But now I'd like to introduce you to Lieutenant Colonel James Zoizak with a brief bio. Lieutenant Colonel Zoizak is a native of Buffalo, New York. He enlisted in the U.S. Army in 1990 and was commissioned as a field artillery officer through the Army Officer Candidate School in 1999 at Fort Benning. He is a graduate of the Command and General Staff College, the Field Artillery Captain's Career Course, and the Field Artillery Officer Basic Course. He holds a Master's of Arts degree in Management and Leadership from Webster University. Lieutenant Colonel Zoizak's previous assignments include Battery Fire Direction Officer, Platoon Leader, and Battalion Fire Direction Officer at Corps 1 Field Artillery in Fort Riley, Kansas, with deployments in Kuwait for Operation Desert Spring and Iraq for Operation Iraqi Freedom. Battalion Fire Direction Officer and Commanders in Bravo Battery at Fort Hood, Texas, deploying to Operation Iraqi Freedom. Commander of Bravo Battery in Fort Hood, Texas, deploying to Operation Iraqi Freedom. Division Chief of Staff Executive Officer in 1st Cavalry Division, Fort Hood, Texas. Battalion Operations Officers of 282nd Field Artillery, 3rd BCT at Fort Hood, Texas. Battalion Executive Officer at Fort Hood, Texas. Brigade Executive Officer of the 41st Field Artillery Brigade at Fort Hood, Texas. J3 Operations Officers in the United States Military Training Mission, Riyadh, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Deputy Commander, Division Artillery, 1st Air Defense for Fort Bliss, Texas. Lieutenant Colonel Zoizak's awards and decorations include the Bronze Star Medal with 2 oak leaf clusters, Defense Meritorious Service Medal with 2 oak leaf clusters, Army Commendation Medal with 2 oak leaf clusters, Army Achievement Medal with 3 oak leaf clusters, Army Good Conduct Medal, National Defense Service Ribbon with Bronze Star, Armed Forces Expeditionary Medal, Iraqi Campaign Medal with 4 Bronze Stars, Global War on Terrorism Expeditionary and Service Medals, Korea Defense Service Medal, Non-Commissioned Officer Professional Development Ribbon with numeral 2, Army Service Ribbon, Overseas Service Ribbon, Combat Action Badge, an Expert Field Medical Badge, and the Parachutist Badge. Lieutenant Colonel Zoizak is married to the former Teresa Alcozer of Corpus Christi, Texas. They have 2 daughters, Gabriella, 22, and Isabella, 21. Lieutenant Colonel Zoizak.
That's a lot of stuff, but that's all a function of great people. I just got to ride that train. So just a couple of comments real quick about PaYS, if you're not familiar with it. You know, it's an opportunity to support the recruiting mission and to brand awareness, you know, through a partnership. Because we're going to do a lot of things together that you may or may not be aware of yet, to kind of spread the word, if you will, about the Army and PaYS as an opportunity. Because it's really a big deal. It seems kind of simple, but the people who are most affected by PaYS are parents, right? Because most of my guys come in are 18 to 24. Parents are always concerned about what's next, right? Because they're not spun up or educated well about what the Army has to offer. In many cases, the Army is viewed as my last ditch effort, right? I can't do anything else, so I join the Army. And that's like, it couldn't be more false. You know, the Army is a post-secondary educational and professional development opportunity. So why it's important to y'all in the community is we take the men and women from your community, we bring them into the Army, we give them structure, right? We give them, part of that's you learn discipline, but we professionally develop folks from the first day, right? And everybody will leave with at least 2 levels of military professional development, right? And then we'll bring them back to your community via the PaYS in many cases, where now they're going to contribute to the community in a positive manner. Whereas they may have just been, well, we see them all the time. There's just some folks out there that are just hanging out at the house when they're 25 years old, and they haven't taken advantage of something sooner. So PaYS, you know, is a facilitator for folks that want to come in the Army and have a pretty good idea what they might want to do coming out of the Army. and then we grow leaders in the Army. So I've only been doing this. I'm not very civilian workforce oriented, as I've been a soldier for almost 29 years. But we are in the business of growing leaders to remain in the Army and continue, or to go back to their community and contribute positively. And of course, one of the greatest outcomes today is, they used to call them COIs, they would call you community partner, right? But now we're expanding our relationship with our community partners. And like I said, we will have meetings where we get together and further collaborate and grow our own networks independent of just the Army. So I really, really, really appreciate the work you've done to get me here today, because I know it was a process with youth work. And like I was telling the guys earlier, I spent my whole morning doing production and doing admin stuff. Like, I couldn't wait to get away from the staff. Right? And some of them are here, so I love you, Sergeant Vidal. But I couldn't wait to get out of the office and come and do, this is the best part of my day. If I'm not sitting side by side working with soldiers, it's coming out and doing this kind of stuff with community partners. So thank you for your efforts and for participating and for having us here today.
Thank you.
Thank you.